Hi, I'm Teddy Neptune, and today I am going to do something different. I am reacting to a German rock band that I didn't really know much about. In fact, I didn't know about this band until someone who watched my video told me to react to them. But I am not reacting to that specific song that was requested, but rather a song that is somewhat newer, okay, and it has an interesting title. Okay, first of all, the song is in German, of course, but what is more important is that this band is sometimes described as being like extremist, kind of, far right, fascist, that kind of stuff. And the reason I am saying this with a grain of salt is because there are other bands, like Rammstein for example, that if you actually look at the context, in which they say certain things or whatever, they're pretty much on the left, you could say. If, in any political direction, it would be left rather than right. So it's just, taken out of context. Maybe some concerned parents or whatever who just don't know well, don't know much, yeah. And they mean well, but they don't know much. And that's why they say, it's this or that. Frei.Wild, I don't know them. I actually never heard of that band until, someone told me listen to this and that song. But here we have the band, Frei.Wild, okay. Frei.Wild means something like free roaming game, basic game for hunters. That's basically what it means. And the song is called Die Nur Nach Fremden Sünden Fischen, which means those fishing for strangers' sins, something like that. Basically, people who look at the faults of others rather than themselves. That's the implication, I guess. So let's listen to it.
Unbehagen, hier wird nicht gekleckert, wird nur rumgemeckert, aus den Vollen geschöpft. Hier wird noch mit Liebe geköpft.
How many cigarettes do you want to smoke? Lead singer, yes. Okay, no, but I think it sounds nice. It is this very, rough, gritty, smoky sound, noise, voice. It sounds good.
Mit wahrer Liebe geköpft. Ja, es gibt hier zwei große Player, gut und schlecht, und beide lassen es richtig krachen, ja, so richtig krachen, beim anderen Player hassen. Sie
Hexenjagd, Witch Hunt.
Fertig die Diskursersteckung, fertig das Gift Richtung Scheißgesellschaft. Gräben bauen, Zäune ziehen, Abstand halten, feiern, pissen, ja nicht reden, weil nur die eigenen Sichtweisen zählen.
Okay, so here's the thing. This song so far is basically describing various things, discrediting, denouncing, pushing back, or being opposed to things which are simply not fitting your own agenda. This could be, any direction really. It could be people from the outside or the inside, people who have very different political views than you, or your own, political supporters maybe having their own, tunnel vision for only certain things. So far, nothing that I would consider to be radical.
Fertig die Diskursersteckung, fertig das Gift. fertig das Gift Richtung Scheißgesellschaft. Grubengraben fallen, stellen Fettnäpfchen auslegen und auf keinen Fall auf Augenhöhe miteinander reden. Ich scheiße auf alle, weil ich sowas nicht brauche. Weil ich mein Leben nicht in so ein beschissenes Gift tauch. Denn alle die dieses Gift mischen, wollen nur nach fremden Sünden fischen.
Oh, okay, that's... So he says, ich scheiße auf alle. Basically, now literally it means I shit on everyone. But obviously it means something like, I don't give a damn about everyone who wants to push for their toxic narrative, kind of like that. I'm not taking the poison, that kind of phrasing, because all of those who want to, you know, direct your attention to this or that, they just want to see the faults in the other. Okay? And again, he is very vague. He doesn't say who exactly he is talking about, just everyone in general. Okay?
Scheiß auf alle, weil ich sowas nicht brauche. Weil ich mein Leben nicht in so beschissenes Gift tauch. Denn alle die dieses Gift mischen, wollen nur nach fremden Sünden fischen.
Okay, that is a little weird. Okay.
Irgendein Heim, irgendeiner Suppe, irgendwas geht auf den Sack. Köder raus, Sünde rein, Keule drauf. So geht das Herz richtig auf. So nehmen Karrieren ihren Lauf. Rein in das...
He even mentioned, so gehen Karrieren auf, which means this is how careers prosper. So yeah, the people even making a career out of, you know, when you see some of those crazies on certain news platforms or something like that, you have some of those more sensational news, you know, that kind of stuff. That's what it reminds me of. He didn't literally say that, but you know, yeah. I'm sorry for those who don't speak German. You just have to take my word for it, or find a dictionary and you know, just turn the pages along to the song, or I don't know, something like that. Those who speak German, I'm sorry for not speaking German, because my channel is international, viewed by just lots of people from around the world. So you know, whatever.
Wirst schon sehen, alle mit Kanten bleiben liegen. Es ist viel einfacher als Gold sieben. Hier entscheidest du nach Belieben, welche Werte welchen Wert kriegen. Fertig die Diskurserstickung, fertig das Gift. Fertig das Gift Richtung Scheißgesellschaft. Gräben bauen, Zäune ziehen, Abstand halten, Feind am besten ja nicht reden, weil nur die eigenen Sichtweisen zählen. Fertig die Diskurserstickung, fertig das Gift. Fertig das Gift Richtung Scheißgesellschaft. Grubengraben fallen, stellen, Fettnäpfchen auslegen und auf keinen Fall auf Augenhöhe miteinander.
Okay, one more thing I want to say is he also mentioned snitching on each other, among other things. I mean, other things would be also digging ditches and laying traps and all of that. You know, all of that targeted at that shitty society, you know, whoever that may be, you know. Yeah. And there was one more thing. Yes. Not having a real discussion, you know, that's also something he said. Not having like a real constructive dialogue. It's always, you know, just they do this, you know, that kind of stuff.
Ich scheiß auf alle, weil ich sowas nicht brauche. Weil ich mein Leben nicht in so ein beschissenes Gift tauch. Denn alle die dieses Gift mischen, wollen nur nach fremden Sünden fischen. Ich scheiß auf alle, weil ich sowas nicht brauche. Weil ich mein Leben nicht in so ein beschissenes Gift tauch. Denn alle die dieses Gift mischen, wollen nur nach fremden Sünden fischen. Wirf den Köder raus, wirf nochmal den Köder raus. Zieh dir doch nochmal ein paar
Oh, wirf den Köder raus, which means throw the bait. Um, I don't know how exactly he means it. I believe he is like given people one thing to show them, see, this is what these people say, whatever these people are, or those people, and yeah, I noticed that so many times, social media too. I could really just look at my history of searches, what I all found while just browsing through random social media platform. I could find all sorts of messed up stuff. Some of it is just so over the top that shouldn't be believed, but then you have some people say, exactly, that's exactly what they do. And you're like, it goes in both directions from my experience.
Ich scheiß auf alle, weil ich so was nicht brauche. Weil ich mein Leben nicht in so ein beschissenes Gift tauch. Denn alle die dieses Gift mischen, wollen nur nach Fremden Sünden fischen. Ich scheiß auf alle, weil ich so was nicht brauche. Weil ich mein Leben nicht in so ein beschissenes Gift tauch. Denn alle die dieses Gift mischen, wollen nur nach Fremden Sünden fischen.
Nice. Okay. Now, first of all, before I forget, at the very end, you saw the woman with the red tears, blood, I guess. So it could be she took the poison, maybe. Whatever. Okay, nice sound, nice music, really. I like the quiet parts and the loud parts. I like the dude's voice. It sounds like he smokes cigarettes, like every minute another cigarette, kind of like that, But it sounds good, for the song. It fits very well. I know why people think German is very, not so tender a language, or soft, whatever. I get that. But this, it fits very well into hard rock or metal. Yeah, sounds nice. Okay, to be fair, here's the thing. If someone who looks like him with that kind of haircut, the many tattoos, and having rather, just black, plain black, in a group where all look like that, almost like a uniform. If you meet them in a place that is known to have a higher percentage of right wingers, and I could see that some people might assume they are like, maybe neo-Nazis or something like that. But also keep in mind that lots of rock bands just happen to be predominantly like the typical white guy with tattoos, maybe skinhead, maybe somewhat gritty look, because that's just the demographic that makes rock music independent from their political views, okay? Just the way they look. Likewise, lots of rappers happen to be, dressed like rappers are. If you imagine a rapper in your head, you have a certain idea, right? So, I think it's a little bit unfair to assume that Frei.Wild is like far right or something like that, or extremist. And here's the thing, even if they were right, which, just to be clear, is not the same as being a Nazi, because a leftist is not like a Stalinist, like extreme leftist or an anarchist. they're always in betweens. It's a spectrum. Even if they were, I mean, the song they made, the message of the song, in my opinion, that's very much, supportable. I would support that too. If that makes me a right winger, would be a little weird, because there are other people who just call me some soy boy cock whatever, because they can't handle having a normal discussion. But okay, in that case, if liking this song made by this band makes me a right winger or whatever, okay, maybe I am. Maybe I should just trim my mustache like this. Oh, one more thing I want to say is, apparently Frei.Wild is from South Tyrol in Italy. So if you don't know, there is like North Tyrol, which is part of Austria, and then you have South Tyrol, which is politically part of Italy, but culturally it is more German. Anyway, let me know what you think. And of course, as always, there is the link to the original song down below. You should check this out if you haven't already. If you have, and you have already given Frei.Wild an upvote, a like for that song, then you're so smart. You can now do God's work and like my comment, my video too. I almost got it right. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a nice day.